You're welcome. All these articles are on the website. These are long topics like steps to read D10 chart and all. Uh, it is like ascendant. First of all, go through your D1 chart completely. Okay. Don't directly jump into the D9 or D10 chart. First of all, go through D1 chart completely. Then look at the ascendant of D1 and D10, ascendant Lord. Then come to 10th house, 10th Lord, and planets like Sun and Saturn, which are career oriented planet. That will give an idea about D10 chart and its functions. Mm, right. Out of Rama and Krishna, who made more women empowerment? I know nothing about them. I am very illiterate person in matters of mythology and all. And this is like astrological session. Please ask questions related with astrology. Do you agree with all nine planets related to avatars of Lord Vishnu? How does my agreement and disagreement matter? They are considered, so they can be okay. So it doesn't matter. My agreement and disagreement doesn't matter. Good evening, Ankita ji. How are you? Do you believe God is exist? Only God exists. Nothing else exists. I am fine, sir. How are you? I am fine, thank you. Everything is God. Everyone is God. Yes, any question anyone has? Write article about next Jupiter transit in Taurus for moon signs. I wrote a joint article for ascendant and moon both. I posted recently, it should be in the recent article section, and I posted on YouTube also. You can check in my recent posts. you choose Friday over Saturday to live this week? I was free today and I have a consultation call tomorrow. So this is the reason. This is like utilization of free time, nothing else. Jupiter transit in 12,000 Taurus sign, what result can be expected? It can make someone interested in spirituality. It can also bring gains from foreign lands. It can also bring more expenses. Jupiter is also expansion. 12th house is your expenses and losses, so it can bring money also. It can expand someone's expenses also. In a way it is good, like person is prospering. It shows person is earning more, spending more. Okay, so maybe life status is status of life is improving, so that is also an indication. But it is largely like knowledge oriented planet, Jupiter, so person can be gaining lot of knowledge about 12th house related matters. What about Jupiter transit in 9th house for Taurus for Virgo moon sign individuals? Moon sign is mind, how your mind reacts, or so mind will be inclined towards higher education related with Taurus related matters. Okay, like wealth, assets, finance, and all, they can be very much interested in that. Will it give good sleep if someone is suffering from insomnia? It depends on the birth chart first. Insomnia related problems are coming from the birth chart. If in birth chart 12th house is like impacted negatively by malefics and all, then insomnia can be like very high for people. Then this like if birth chart 12th house is afflicted, then transit may not make much difference. Okay, in that case transits may not make much difference. It is like birth chart has more potential. But if like birth chart 12th house is well placed and all, and there is no affliction, then Jupiter transit in the 12th house can bring like peaceful sleep, can expand the sleep also. Ninth house matters will be beneficial to native as Jupiter is benefic in ninth house. Again, we have to divide, split into two parts, Jiva Karka, Jiva Karka. In a Jiva Karka matters like knowledge, higher education and all, it can be better. In matters of relationship and all, there can be frustration because Jupiter is still in enemy sign. Since Jupiter is an expansive but benefic planet, why did you write that it could increase conflicts or obstacles for Sagittarius ascendant? Uh, for Ajiva Karaka, at least it should give good results being benefic. Right. So it expands. Okay, Jupiter is knowledge and it expands. So it is like that if person is receptive towards knowledge, guidance and counseling, it can expand the harmony. Okay, it can reduce the conflict of the person, it can expand the harmony if person is receptive towards the guidance and counseling. Whatever you give to Jupiter, it expands that. Understand it like this. I give Jupiter like conflict, it can expand conflict. I give Jupiter like harmony between two people, it can expand harmony. So to get the better result, one person should be like receptive towards the guidance and counseling. Understand it like this. Sixth house is also your health issues. Okay, so Jupiter transiting in sixth house can expand health issues also, and if person is receptive towards the counseling and guidance, then it can expand person's health also. If person is receptive towards all the guidance and counseling which he is getting timely and he is working on that, then it can improve his health also. But if he is not receptive, then health issues can improve or expand. Likewise, conflict kind of situation, Jupiter is expansion. If person is receptive towards counseling, guidance, and all the things related with the sixth house of conflicts, then person can reduce his conflicts and it can expand the harmony factor. But if person is not receptive, then conflicts can expand. Okay. Ajiva Karka, obviously, sixth house is also your workplace. Person can get recognition at workplace. Sixth house is also your debts. Okay, so person can have debts coming, loans coming, but person may be like benefiting from those debts. So it is like that. I hope it was understandable. Ketu in the 12th house in Taurus sign. Yeah, it is afflicted 12th house. If someone has Saturn in the 12th house, is less sleep suffice for the person, or is the sleep quality affected poorly? Normally, I have seen when like Saturn and Ketu are impacting 12th house or 12th lord, person has less sleep and they suffer from irregular sleeps and all. Their sleep break many a times during the night and all, so it is very difficult for them to have a peaceful sleep. Normally there can be exceptional cases here and there, but normally it is the case. Okay. Then Saturn in 12th house can also represent that type of result. What you are saying, that less sleep is sufficient for them. Okay, they don't want more sleep and all. So that can also be one of the possibility. But largely, I have seen like people suffer from a lack of sleep or uh, like. Uh, irregular sleep. Okay, that is the trouble. Insights on third and sixth lord Jupiter's antardasha during Saturn Ashtak. From although Saturn is good in sixth house for individuals Virgo individual face so many troubles. Saturn is Saturn only. Don't worry. Okay, Saturn is going to give you troubles. Insights on third and sixth lord Jupiter's Antardasha. Third house is so it is Libra ascendant. Jupiter rules the third and the sixth, so it rules two difficult houses, two houses of making hard work. So it is like Jupiter is a difficult planet for Libra ascendant people. Then it goes into like this Jupiter is in wherever it is placed, that is most important, the dignity. Okay, plus the Mahadasha factor. Okay, plus the Mahadasha factor, that which Mahadasha is going on, because it is only Antardasha. Suppose Mahadasha is of Saturn, so Saturn Jupiter is like Saturn has the higher say. Okay, so there we have to see what Saturn is allowing. Then only Jupiter can bring. Plus Jupiter's placement I don't know, but as it is third and sixth lord, Jupiter Antardasha can make someone like make lot of effort. Okay, so coming back to that Rahu and Jupiter question, if you see like Rahu and Jupiter, one trait is same for both of them, is that they both represent like expansion. They explode thing. Okay, so it is like Rahu explores whatever is given. Okay, if Rahu is with Venus, it can explode like finance, wealth, creativity of the person. If it is with Jupiter, it can explode knowledge. Or if it is with Saturn, it can explode someone's delays, hard work, and perseverance or frustrations in life. Jupiter, with Jupiter, there is this uh, there is this tweak, is that it represents knowledge. So if person is receptive towards knowledge and he is working on that knowledge, guidance and counseling, then better things will expand. Okay, then person can have benefits expanding. But if person is not receptive towards counseling and all, then difficult things can expand. Okay, this is how. I hope it was understandable. Any further question? Sun in 10th house person also having so much fame and fans than those having 10 benefit in 10th house. How? Because he is working. That's it. For fame, understand what is fame. Fame is like people know you. How people can know you? Only when you interact with people, when you deal with people. Only then people can know you. So what does it mean? Like this. Unless and until you deal with people, interact with people, you cannot have fame. That person with Sun in the 10th house can be working in that field where he is dealing regularly with people. Other people with Jupiter in the 10th house, Venus, Mercury in the 10th house may not be working in such field where they are regularly dealing with the people. That's it, simple. You're welcome, Suchita ji. How are you? Long time no see. No coffee, no tea. If home is filled with luxury items, is there activation of Venus energy? Okay. Uh, we can say so. Venus is conveniency, fourth house is home. Okay, so there can be a like this uh, there can be like connection between fourth house and Venus, which can relate. Okay. Right, luxury items and Hmm. All questions were of Karthik only, and he made me come back again. All the planets in bad dignity or not so good dignity and moon. Okay. Um, Dignities just show the potential, possible potential of the person. I don't think that dignity is the something which should be completely relied upon blindly. Okay. There are many charts where people with a strong dignity planet have committed crimes, and there are many people who have like debilitated planets all over, but they have lived a much better life. So we cannot rely on dignity blindly. Okay. During which combination of planets transit make maximum good for Virgo individuals to their professional life? I didn't get which combination of planets transit make maximum good for Virgo. It doesn't work like this. First the dasha, then the transit. Chart plus dasha plus transit is equal to event. If a person has Guru Chandal or Rahu in the fourth house, does it mean they are not pure hearted? Yeah, we cannot say like this. Never judge a person through his chart. Understand this basic thing. Like I did an interesting calculation one day. So like in 1 minute, in one city in India, cities like Bombay or Delhi, okay, like during 1 minute, at least 100 children take birth. Okay, 100 children in 1 minute, and this is conservative figure. You can make it to 125 easily. Okay, so can we say that all of them 100 people, 100 children will behave in the same way? Okay, that we cannot say, right? Every child will behave in a different way, and that way depends on their gunas level, sattva, rajas, and tamas. So never judge a person, never judge a person through their chart. Okay, and that is very unfair. Heart attack cases resembling which planetary combination? Sun is responsible for, Sun indicates, sorry, not responsible. Sun indicates like heart related health issues. Jupiter also. Jupiter represents arteries and heart. Like the thing I was telling about the dignity and all, and we should not judge people through their chart. Like I refer to this person time and again. This person and his chart is Mark David Chapman, born with four exalted planets. Still, like he killed John Lennon of Beatles. That's it. Like so, four exalted planet could not help him in not committing a crime. Okay. Likewise, there are many charts which are filled with debilitated planets, and they lived a better life, like Helen Keller or Pablo Picasso and all that. They lived much better life. So this is why, like, it is very unfair. Even if someone judges me as per my chart, that this person would be like this, I will be not be very happy about it. Okay. Is there importance to read Pratyantar Dasha after Mahadasha and Antardasha? First, try to like find out the events through Mahadasha, Antardasha, and transits. Pratyantar Dasha should be the final. Okay. Pratyantar Dasha is more useful when you are trying to make it more precise. Okay, like suppose someone is looking for relationship. First of all, you got relationship through like Dasha and Antardasha. Dasha and Antardasha, and you got 1 year time period. Where after that 1 year is like if you want to make it more precise, then look at Pratyantar Dashas. Then things can be like more precise. So use Pratyantar Dasha and transits to make precise. Okay. Moon was debilitated. I think he had Moon in Sagittarius, if I remember well. Okay, Moon in Sagittarius with Rahu and Rahu Ketu axis. Moon was impacted by malefics. That I agree. Okay, but what I am coming to is that if you look at that chart, without knowing the person as Mark David Chapman, maybe like you will not say that this person can end up in like committing crimes with exalted sun, exalted Jupiter, exalted Saturn, exalted Venus. What else you want? Okay, so that is what I was trying to say. Okay. I don't think Moon was debilitated for him, and you yourself say Moon's dignity is the most important. It is important because Moon is mind. How your mind behaves is you behave. Your body reacts to that. It is important. Okay, But moon Scorpio is all, we cannot say again, if we see as have this discussion further. Moon in Scorpio, again it happens for 2.5 days every month. Okay, we cannot say that all the children who are taking birth in those 2.5 days are going to be criminal. Okay, so we cannot say that. So even here we cannot judge a person totally through their chart. Okay, so that should be avoided as I see it. Rest is people's wish. What about Venus Ketu conjunction? What about Venus Ketu conjunction regarding marriage? Uh, Relationship we talk about, like Venus is relationship and Ketu is like kind of separation. So a tug of war continues in them. Okay, tug of war continues within them. They want relationship, and when they get into relationship, they feel like Ketu's separative tendencies. Okay, they feel Ketu's separative results, so they start feeling separation from their partner. Suppose I have Venus Ketu conjunction, I got one relationship going on. After 2 3 months I will start feeling, okay, I don't want this type of person. Okay, I may end up in breaking with her. I may find some other person in 6 months, and I may again start feeling in 2 3 months, oh, I didn't want this type of person. Okay, so this is what happens with Venus and Ketu conjunction. Tug of war. I want relationship. Okay, I didn't don't want relationship with this person. I want some other type of person. So this tug of war continues. Okay. And also they say that like Venus Ketu, Venus Rahu, Venus Saturn, they bring like past life karmic relationships and all. I don't know about past life much. I'm just limited to the present life. What is your view on Venus in seventh house for Virgo rising when Venus is free from any aspect? They can be like imaginative in their love, romance, relationship. If you are asking for relationship matters, they can be highly imaginative, dreamy kind of. Okay, this is the drawback of Venus in Pisces, the dreamy person in relationship. Okay, but it has its own advantages, like Venus in Pisces person will be more inclined to sustain relationship over a long period of time. Like the best example I gave is just now, Mark David Chapman. He had Venus in Pisces. He was arrested in December 1980 for killing John Lennon. Now is we are moving towards 2025, 45 years, and he and his wife are continuing that marriage. Okay, he is in prison for 45 years, his wife is outside for 45 years, she visits now and then, just like that, and she like they are continuing their marriage in this type of circumstance for 45 years. This is like best example of Venus in Pisces. So this is it can be like imaginative, it can be dreamy person in relationship, but it is also helpful in like kind of sustaining. Person feels like sustaining the relationship. Till now, how much charts you studied, sir? Approximate. I am in this profession for 10 years, so you can say 1000 chart for 1 year, so 10,000 charts. Okay, thank you. Can Ketu in the 12th house make a person more sleepy head? Normally, it brings this. Uh, are you actually asking about the going to sleep and all that, or just like dreamy hat? You mean to say that dreamy kind of person? Ketu in the 12th house can be can be in other dimensions. Person can be like researching a lot in the other dimensions and may not be like very much into like the real world. So in that sense, he can be like sleepy or dreamy. Okay, but if you are asking about the going through the sleep in night, okay, that is more about this. Ketu can bring some difficulties or disturbances in that sleep. Although moon gives willing for any action, Uh, Saturn is inimical to Moon. Why? Saturn is inimical to Moon. Why? Moon gives willing for any action. Saturn is inimical to Moon. Because for Saturn ruled Aquarius chart, like Mool Trikon sign chart, Moon rules the sixth house. And for Moon ruled Cancer chart, Saturn rules the eighth house. They are sixth and eighth lord for each other. That's why they are inimical to each other. Do you believe in horror? I do, and applied, I applied in reversible way also. Like I did some act and then I checked the horror. Okay, like for example, I wanted to buy a mobile once. So rather than checking into horror, I went to buy mobile. I bought mobile. After that, I checked the horror in which hour, in which horror I bought the mobile. Okay, so this is how I used it. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Loved your answer. Thank you. A more number of deep sleep. Ketu in the 12th house can disturb sleep, as I understand. Okay, there can be exceptions, but normally it disturbs sleep. Any malefic in the 12th house can disturb sleep. What planetary position can make someone a very passionate lover or romanticism in his thought? I don't know. I have no idea of such things. First consultation you made in your home, sir. Where else I can do it? I cannot do it in marketplace. Anyways, what apps you use related with astrology? Only one app, Astro Sage. On mobile Astro Sage, otherwise Jagannath Hora is also there, Parashar Light is also there, and like this Kala software. Okay, Kala software is, I mean, artistic mind. Venus should be like a strong. 12th house is imagination. Okay, Venus involvement with the 12th house can bring like a good amount of imagination to the person. What is the time? Okay. Thank you. All these astrological knowledge you gained in this birth will be helpful in your next birth. I don't know. Let me go through this birth at least. Okay. I'm not concerned about my past life. I'm not concerned about future life. Forget about those things. This should be handled. The one which I have right now in my hands should be handled well. And that is my advice to everyone. Forget about your past lives. Forget about your future lives. The one you have in your hand should be looked after well. Does Shukra Ketu conjunction in chart give sannyas yoga in fourth and eighth houses? It can bring like isolation or feeling of dejection in relationship. Okay, whether the person is will follow it seriously or not is his free will. But as I said, Venus Ketu conjunction is like is a difficult conjunction where a tug of war continues. Person is always in the tug of war whether to be in relationship or not to be in relationship. Okay. How to predict career by D10 chart. There are many articles on the site. You can refer to them. Just search for the Shamsha or D10 and Astro Saxena. You will get those articles. Detailed ways are mentioned there. Uh, okay. Can astrologer deny death? कुछ भी पूछना है मतलब है ना? बस बैठे बैठे क्या करें, करना है कुछ काम. Two Jain monks, I have seen this conjunction. Good job. Venus Ketu, I have seen with a couple of my friends, and they are not monks. Is D1 useful? D1 is the most useful because all other charts are coming out of D1 chart. How does Sun perform in the fifth house, aspected by Jupiter from the ninth house as Atmakaraka for Virgo rising? Sun is in Capricorn, so person has to be like very organized with his career and all. Then it can give better results. Jupiter's aspect can bring indication that if person is like knowledge oriented and receptive towards knowledge, guidance, and counseling, then things can be better in his education and career. First time seeing you speaking Hindi, great. Good job. Thank you. Dhanyavad. I mean, can he delay? Who can delay? No, no one can delay death. Okay. And death is something which is happening every moment. Every inhale is life, every exhale is death. Just ask yourself if you can delay exhaling. If you cannot delay exhaling, then you cannot delay death also. If someone has Jupiter Atmakaraka and Mars Samatkaraka, should he be a teacher in a sports field? One of the possibility. Okay, it is one of the possibility. Jupiter Mars as Atmakaraka and Amatyakaraka. Thank you again. It's a great service you are doing by giving free advice on YouTube. I am not doing anything. I don't do anything. Okay. I am on my own ego trip. For singer, second lord dignity matters, right? Second house and second lord. Second house should be strong. Second lord should be strong. Then plus like karakas like Venus, Mercury, and all, they are important planets. Moon is also. Guru Buddha conjunction in Mesh Lagna, fifth house. Good for knowledge oriented matters. Work hard on your education and teach and guide others. Then you can get better results. Aries Lagna, so it can be good for like creative matters also. If you are interested in arts, cinema, and all these things, then good. Would be considered an Ajiva Karaka result, right? Why? Singing is like Jiva Karaka, right? Like person is alive and he should be in good health. What I mean to say, he should be in good health to like sing. His throat should be functioning well and all. So it is Jiva Karaka, as I understand. Let me know your views. Uh, what are the results of Venus in 11th house for Sagittarius ascendant? Good for financial matters. Venus is in own sign Libra, but Libra is sign of business, so better gains through business. Okay, so for that also they can gain from their elder sibling, friends, and all. So that is also one result. Good for social networking. So that's it. Uh, if second Lord Mars in Venus sign Libra, Libra, no. If second Lord Mars in Venus sign Libra ascendant, aspected by Saturn and Jupiter, how this can be foreseen? I have to see the whole chart. Okay. How and there is an article on the website related with music, both vocal and instrumental. Just check that article. How does Ketu perform in fourth house for Virgos? Ketu in the fourth house is like horrible people like me. Okay, so Ketu in the fourth house is like someone who is completely isolated from the society. They don't gel with anyone. Okay, they have very small number of friends and people whom they interact with. They can have like uh, strong disagreements, differences of opinion with their people of homeland, with their mother, and they can be like totally disinclined towards gaining properties. This is all my qualities. What happens if fifth house lord is sitting in the sixth house and eighth house? Fifth lord in the sixth house shows like love romance matters are going into conflict. Fifth lord in the eighth house goes to like shows the love romance matters are going through instability. We can say same thing about other areas of like fifth house, other representation of like education, childbirth, and all. Sixth house is obstacles, eighth house is instability. So obstacles or instabilities are coming into those matters. I'm becoming in tantric, so I really tantric making. Great, good job. All the best. Laughing related to which planet? Mercury. Mercury is humorous, funny. Uh, Mercury represents comedy also, mimicry also. Uh, when I searched this position of Venus in your article, it was written gain through enemies. How can one gain from enemies? Why not? Venus is also like sixth lord. So suppose someone filed a case against me, and they could not like win that case, and court has ordered compensation to me. Okay, that is like benefits from enemies, or someone tried to harm me for in some manner, but they could not harm me. Okay, and it resulted in some benefit of me. That is like benefits from enemies, gains from enemies. Which house should be seen in for a lawyer's chart? Sixth house, most prominent. Sixth house is like most prominent for lawyers and doctors. Okay. Ninth house is also one of the house which is important for lawyers. Okay. If someone is interested in law teaching, then ninth house is more important. If someone is in legal practice, then sixth and tenth are more important. Seventh also, because seventh represents court halls. Sixth house seen for lawyers chart. See, Kartik is smart. So for a person having Mercury as their Atmakaraka should be humorous to align with it. They should be. Otherwise, what they are doing of that Mercury? Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Right, good job. Benefits from enemies. Why a lot of astrologers consider Venus only as luxury beauty Bollywood parties and but not mention his knowledge part because he is the Datya Guru Shukracharya. Ask them. If someone is not doing it, ask them. I'm not their spokesperson. Okay. Uh, Mesh Lagna in Mangal 11th house and related with fifth house Buddha Guru conjunction. Yeah, you said you are interested in tantric activities and all. Good for you. All the best. Do you have prominent sixth house, sir, as you once upon a time lawyer? Once upon a time. Yeah, it was once upon a time only. Sixth house lord is Mars for me. Mars is in Capricorn, so it is good enough good enough position to deal with my enemies or conflicts in life. Sir, once you told that Dushtana lords in good dignity is beneficial. I have my sixth lord Mool Trikona, eighth lord exalted, 12th. How can it help me? It shows that person can still go through the difficulties of these Dushtana lords, but eventually person will benefit from like those difficulties. Were you a lawyer? Yes, I was also thinking like that. Some 15 years back, I was under the same impression that I am a lawyer. So it is not that if like sixth lord is strong or eighth lord is strong or 12th lord is strong, the person will not have any problems in life. Problems will still be there, but person will be dealing in a better way, and person can be like this. Uh, Person can be like benefiting from those matters. Doctor with Saturn in the seventh house in Makar should be majorly devoted to social service, not money making. Money making or money is natural outcome of any work. Okay, it should not be condemned so much. Okay, whatever I do, money will come in return. Okay, so if it is coming, what is the drawback of money? We all need money. Why we so condemn it so much? I'm unable to understand. So wherever Saturn is, wherever like the person is working, money is natural, like outcome. You are very jovial and straight with your answer. Love your simplicity. Thank you. One thing I am sure is that you have been a great lawyer. No, I was not. That's why I'm astrologer. So this is like natural progression. If you are not a good lawyer, then you can become a good astrologer. It is like that. It normally happens. You will see like this combination very often. Like lawyers are very much interested in astrology. I don't know why, but it happens. You will find like I have some students who are like practicing lawyers and also in astrology. So this number is very high, lawyer and astrology. Maybe Mercury is important for both. Mercury is karaka for both law also and astrology also. So it happens generally. Okay. How is Saturn in Taurus in ninth house conjunct with Jupiter? Saturn Jupiter in ninth house is like higher education can be delayed. Person can have problems with higher education and all. Okay, so that is like difficulty. Teachers can be harsh and all. So in matters of higher education, person has to put an extra effort. I'm not looking at someone's chart. We are just chit chatting. If you want to chit chat, you can be here. You are doing a great job by coming live, sir. No one is doing like you because you answer one by one considering everyone's question. Now what can I do? It goes into like this serial order only. I cannot jump. Shani and Chandra conjunction with third house Mesh Lagna. Get into your own business. Saturn in the third house is the main placement where person should be in their own business. Prachi ji, I am not looking at people's chart. Okay, we are just having chit chat together. 8 people are there. I am the ninth one. You can be the 10th one. We can have just a good chatting time. In one of your article, when you wrote about your own chart, you said that your good Jupiter Mars placement is enough for making one a good lawyer. How, sir? Because Jupiter is like knowledge, and like Mars is your action taking ability. Mars gives the willpower, okay, to fight. Mars is the fighter, okay. So Jupiter is law, written law. Mars is fighter. Both together, one who fights with the law. When you be live for that. No, I don't look at people's chart. If you have problems coming in life, please check with astrologer of your choice. Please take proper consultation. This is not the way to take consultation. Take guidance. These sessions are not helpful for a specific guidance. So please take proper consultation. That will be more helpful. Okay. How the above Saturn Jupiter conjunction in perform if Venus is exalted in the same chart? Doesn't matter. Saturn is Saturn. It is going to bring the difficulties. Saturn Jupiter in ninth house Taurus is like, as I said, teachers and higher education and all, they can be difficult. Which position can make someone rebellion by nature? Rahu Mars. Rahu Jupiter. Okay, Rahu is rebellious, like Rahu and Ketu, the like mythological story where he broke the rule. So Rahu and Ketu are rebellious. When they are involved with planets like Jupiter or Mars and all, the person can be very rebellious. A person can be very rebellious in the field where Rahu is placed. Okay, like I have Rahu in the 10th house. I am the only astrologer in the whole family from either side, mother's side or father's side. Okay, no one, no astrologer. Okay, so that can indicate. Second Lord Mars, what kind of foods a native should eat in order to align with it? Okay. I can tell what should not eat. Mars, second lord, can make someone interested in non-veg food because Mars represents bloodshed. They should not eat, okay, unless it is like medical guidance for them. Otherwise they should not eat, okay. Whatever is the replacement for like non-veg food in vegetarianism, they should eat that. Shani and Moon in the ninth house, what precautions to take? It can be like a stressful mind. Get into meditation, that can be helpful, or any other spiritual pursuits. But also ninth house is higher education. If person is interested in like studying and all, any kind of higher education can be helpful in keeping the mind stable. What is your view on Mercury 6 degree retrograde in the sixth house for Virgo rising? 6 degree retrograde, sixth house in Virgo rising, Mercury in Aquarius. Uh, they can be like very precise talkers when they are talking in the like domain of their work. Okay, sixth house is daily work life. Mercury is an Aquarius, Saturn ruled sign. So it is like very precise talking. Okay, when they write emails, it can be very perfect emails. Okay, not a single mistake in that. Okay, that is what happens with like Mercury in Aquarius in the sixth house. In personal life they can be like here and there with their communication, but in professional life they can be like very precise. I had a manager who had the same placement. If Kundali is of Dhanu Lagna, Shani is in the 11th house, Shukra is sitting in the 8th house, and uh, Guru is in the second house. The Drashti of Shani and Guru fall on Shukra in the 8th house. What will give result to the person? So Venus is in Cancer first of all. Cancer is like not a very good dignity for Venus. It can be a frustrated Venus. Plus Saturn's aspect is coming, 10th aspect of Saturn. So it is the aspect of responsibility. So person feels a kind of responsibility towards their relationship partner, or person feels that their relationship is more a responsibility rather than fun and enjoyment. Jupiter's aspect is indicating that a person should be receptive towards the knowledge, guidance, and counseling in order to make the relationship life better. Okay, this is what Saturn and Jupiter both aspecting Venus is showing. Okay, uh, as you have exalted Mars, so were you good in sports or used to play sports? In my Mars Dasha, not after that. Uh, is there a difference between being rebellious or being aggressive? A lot of difference. Being rebellious person need not to be aggressive. Okay. And similarly, aggressive person is not necessarily rebellious person. Lot of difference. Okay. Rebellious is someone like Osho. Osho was a rebellious. Okay, like different views in all the points, and he can prove his views without being aggressive. So this is what is the like rebellious nature. Aggressive is like ready to fight whenever they cannot understand the main difference. Rebellious person can prove his point even without getting into aggression. Aggressive person cannot prove his point, that's why he gets aggressive. Mars Mahadasha. Why are Geminis labeled as the number one liars? They can be truthful. Yeah, they can be truthful. I don't consider them as liars. Don't label anyone as anything. Okay. So again, ask those people who are labeling. I am not their spokesperson. Okay. Thank you. Mm, Uh, if Dhanu Lagna, Sun, Mercury, Mars in the ninth house, what it signifies? It signifies lots of fire energy in the person. Okay, person can be very fiery by nature, can be very getting angry easily and all, because Sun, Mercury, Mars in Leo in the ninth house, and like ascendant itself is a fiery ascendant. Jupiter like Sagittarius. Okay, so person can get into ego conflicts with the people. Ninth house is belief system. He believes in something, other people believe in something else. This can bring like ego conflicts. Can one play sports under Mars Antardasha? Yeah, he can play. Mars is not going to stop him. Thanks a lot. Hope to talk to you next time in a direct consultation, as you wish. Okay. Okay, I think 1 hour, more than 1 hour is done. Okay. Take care. All the best.